Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Art Games. Today we will be continuing with the Road to Deity series, and of course last time we won playing as what were we playing as again? Going for a diplomatic victory as Greece. It was Greece. And so now we only have one victory type left. We won on the current difficulty. We won with diplomatic, we won with military, we won with science, and now it is time to go for culture. Now, I must say, culture is not my strong suit. Quite the opposite, actually. I suck at culture. So this is going to be very interesting in terms of how it's going to go. Of course, standard map, standards, size, yeah, Emperor, of course, because we are currently trying to get to the... We have to complete this before we go to the next difficulty. And I think we're just going to start the game and hope for the best.
All hail his most respected and magnanimous Emperor, Pedro II of Brazil. It was with great insight and
Brazil wood camps can only be built on a jungle
Empire
tile,
for over
provides
50
additional
years,
gold after the
ushering in a
acoustics
time of
technology is
lasting peace and
researched.
prosperity.
Yeah, I think those we have to not chop any rainforests because they're pretty important to us. Rio de Janeiro. A monument. And we probably want to go with pottery. Yeah, so we found the ocean, that's already nice. We got a ruin. I think we're going to have to go with tradition as like our first policy, because I don't think we're going to be expanding that rapidly. 4 cities will, or, I don't know, maybe we should go for liberty. Well, tradition... No, I think we should go for liberty. And of course, afterwards, we will need aesthetics, as it improves one's ability to generate culture. Oh my god, that's a load of incense. My god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Placing a city here. If I place a city here, that's probably very good for the incense market. And that's probably the better place to build the next city. Oh, no, 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 no. I misclicked. Rio de Janeiro. Do I want a settler already, or do I want a worker? Let's go with a settler. Or no. No, let's go for a worker, and then improve either the marble or the diamond, depending on tech and where our city expanded to. We're going to go with mining afterwards, so... Mining. We love mining. The Beringer Crater, we also love that. Oh, barbarians, we don't love that. This one kindles joy, this one does not kindle joy. Stab him, I guess, and then heal. Oh, we can't, no, that means that we'll get pounded on from both sides, which we don't want. So let's heal first, and then go over there. Adult policy. Oh yeah, of course, we get a free worker. But I think we can still at least build the second worker a bit later. Yeah, now we just have to wait with this one. We can build the second worker a bit later once we have a second city. We already have a few turns in it, so producing it will be cheaper then. And we got a spearman out of the ruins. Yeah, now it's just a matter of waiting until we get mining. Are you expanding towards that? Surely diamonds are considered more important than grass. Ooh, there's a small little island over the coast. That's fun. Okay, just one more turn. You drill probably, because we're not going to be removing any of the wood. So you can reinforce. Construct a mine. And animal husbandry too. Afterwards we're going to be probably producing a settler. Stab him. That's one barbarian down. 2 more to go. Now let's stab you, then heal. Rio de Janeiro has grown, that's very nice. Yeah, we haven't really explored anything above this because of this barbarian camp, which is kind of absorbing all of our time. Oh, come on, you expanded to the marble first. Even though I don't have the tech for the marble. Okay. I guess we have to go masonry afterwards. And in the meantime we can build a farm here, so that's nice. Yeah, city here. That will just control the incense market. Also pearls, stone. It's just a very good place. Alright, we're about average when it comes to being busy. That's good, one must always make time for relaxation. Masonry. Oh yeah, of course. No. Go with writing, because of course we want to produce wonders and we want to produce as many as we can. Because wonders are very important to us. That's above. We need to pull back our forces. Yeah, caravan's important. A shrine too, because we do want faith this run. Okay, we can start rebuild here. We definitely want faith, because faith can be used to buy buy certain units in the industrial era. It's tough. Let's go with no extra production. Production is very important. Now you can wait until we get the right tech, I guess. Okay, found the barb camp at least. And it's being damaged, so either another civ or another city-state. It's another civ. Hello, Lord Haile Selassie of Ethiopia. Nice to meet you. This does mean that all of the ruins in this area are probably taken, so I guess we'll explore over there. Sure, give me money. Now, let's go with a settler. Just production. Production, sorry, just expansion. We can build cities everywhere. Writing? Okay. Now we should probably start working on the Great Library. Yeah, the Great Library is very important. And yeah, let's go with bronze working. That way we can... No, we should probably get masonry simply so we can... start doing this. getting happiness from these tiles. Hanoi, nice to meet you. Bar camp, you can deal with that yourself. Yeah, let's construct a mine here that will first chop down the forest, which will give Rio de Janeiro production. Hello, Ramkamhang of Siam. That's a mouthful. Okay, over here is Siam. Let's pull back our forces just to prevent any sort of southern bark. Oh, and we can get the ruins. That's nice. A crudely drawn map of the surrounding area. Okay. Not terribly useful, but it ain't bad. Yeah, we want to produce as many wonders as we can. Archery. Calendar. Yeah, let's go with calendar. That's right now simply the most important one. Because we gain culture through tourism, because you win a culture victory not through culture but through tourism, and you gain that in later eras from things like your certain wonders, yes, from wonders and from certain things like, how's it called? Okay, you can start constructing a quarry. How is it called? The yes, great works. So built by great artists and the like. Anyway, which pantheon are we going with? +2. I like this palette. This is very good early game. Maybe if there's something which can increase culture for +1 culture and +1 faith for each gold and silver. Yeah, we don't have that a lot. Faster border growth is nice. Is there still the... Oh, no, never mind. That's a Civ 6 one, which gives you the free settler. For each gems and pearls resource. That ain't bad. Actually, if there's an incense one, we should probably go with that. Each wine and incense. Goddess of festivals. And now we'll just put down a city here and start watching the faith flow. Rio de Janeiro demands salt. Well, Rio de Janeiro that can demand a lot of things, doesn't mean that I have to do it. The Rio de Janeiro can do stuff itself perfectly fine. Okay, this is good. I really need to get out of the habit of clicking those things away, because they can have really useful information. Drill 2, and now we probably want to retreat and heal up, since there's an archer now. Free tech, drama and poetry.
What?
Welcome to the classical era. And now we will have to start building the settler, put it down here, and hopefully that way we can finally get some expansion going. Sailing isn't that important right now. Yeah, sailing can wait. Philosophy, because yeah, philosophy, we want the oracle. The oracle is probably one of the best wonders in the game. Just a free social policy. Rio de Janeiro has marble. Now you can go give Rio de Janeiro gems. Of course, the real gem is Rio de Janeiro itself, but that gem doesn't give happiness. Okay, now we can just get collective rule, get a free settler. You go over... Actually, yeah, we should probably not found it on the grass tile itself, because that way we can work the grass tile. Yeah, this second settler is probably going to have to be paused until Oh yeah, of course we need bronze working for that. Yeah, you just have to wait for now. We can still finish that second worker or start working on this riders. Yeah, we probably... Ooh, the Parthenon. The Parthenon is very important. Okay, that does cost us money, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. Because the Parthenon is also very good when it comes to generating culture. And here we get culture and faith from these incense. Oh, in that case you just need to go here, start improving the incense. And you need to build a monument. Hanoi under attack. How about you solve your problems yourself, Mr. Hanoi? And we got Kathmandu. Ooh, awarding you 8 faith. That's nice. He's right now probably he's working this tile simply so he can get the food he needs. But we did gain victory here, so we probably want to send you back to Rio de Janeiro. That's where you're needed. A plantation. Actually, we can we can put down another city right now. Where do we want to? I think here. It's far enough away. It's adjacent to a mountain. It has a lot of junk. Yeah, let's do that. Put down a third city. GPT from Haile Selassie ended. Yeah, now we're getting into... We're going broke territory. Construct a plant. Yeah, no, we first need to put down a farm. So he can focus, so he can actually start working these other tiles. Because right now, food is the biggest problem over there. Salvador. A monument yourself. Heal. We probably want a caravan after this, or... Yes, sure. But on the other hand, we also really want the Oracle. There is only one good knowledge and one evil ignorance. Someone tell that to Trump voters. Or Geert Wilders voters. Or any of those far-right nutjobs who cares about the truth people. Okay, now we can improve this. Yeah, they're not really working any of these tiles because right now Sao Paulo is just trying to grow, and all of these tiles don't give food. So I can see why. Sailing. Only 2 turns till we get the Parthenon. I really hope it doesn't get stolen last minute. It does not. Contains a pre-built great work in the great work slot. And now we have the Parthenon. There are a lot of wonders we can build, but the Oracle is the most important out of them. Because the Oracle gives us a free social policy, which is extremely strong. Social policies are really hard to get. Sure. That way Siam can fill up my deficits. And we probably want to build a 4th settler soon, but not in the capital, because the capital is just building stuff like oracles. So I think... No, you're building a farm on a desert. Go over there. Yeah, we're going to be building a settler in South... Or... I kind of want to... No, we need a settler. We need to build some cities here to prevent us from being boxed in. Because if we don't really want to settle maybe here, just so we can be next to the Beringer crater, but otherwise, no. Sure, embassies. But I think that is where we're going to have to end this episode. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you wish to follow the road to deity. And if you have any questions or advice, I would be happy to respond to that in the comment section. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye.